Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Glue Patch Studio. Happy Sunday. I just got through watching this video by Camellia Craft Design Crafts, Camellia. She is a doll. If you have not watched her, you need to go over and check her out. She's a hoot. She just cracks me up. But anyways, she was covering buttons with decoupage, like with napkins. So I got that one sitting there. This one is dry. This is, let me show you. It's kind of hard to tell what it is if you don't know what the napkin was. But it's the one with the birds. The little, oh, here it is. This one. It's these little birds right here. And what I did is I took my punch so I would kind of know how big of a design that I would need to go on a button. And I also traced around a smaller button that I'm using. But I just kind of held this little plastic piece over, you know, what I wanted. I thought that would be cute. So see, that's the little birds right there on just this big, huge button. And I have tons of these big buttons. I don't know where I got them from, but I don't know what I'll ever use them for, but I'm anxious to see how that one's going to turn out. Now, I'm wondering if these might look better if they're painted white first and then, because that's going to be kind of dark. But anyways, let's try this little white one right here. I was trying to find something small to go on it. And I'm thinking I might want to try one of these teapots, tea cups, saucers, whichever one we think might be cute. Or we could do, oh excuse me, like part of all of it. Or not. Or we could just find something else all around. Oh, there's a bee. Let's do the little bee. Yeah, I like that. This is some new napkins that I just got. Haven't even used them for anything. Let's see what we can do here. I can't ever tell if it's more than... I don't know. Must be it. Let me look at that. Says it's a triple ply. So somebody's holding out on us. I can usually pull it apart. I don't have any tape handy, y'all. Oh, the struggle. I've been pulling all these others apart just like that. Look at there. Now, trying to give us a hard time, knowing we got stuff to do. Ooh, that's pretty. It's still got some print on it. Right on in the garbage you go. Okay, we wanted to do this little bee. Yeah, that'll be cute. Okay, so what I've been doing is using my Mod Podge. She used maybe a gel medium, I believe. That's what I heard her say. Camellia Craft Designs. She is from somewhere else, another country in the United States. Let's see, what did she say? Did she say England? I don't know, but she is cute as pie. Funny. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And this Then I'm just going to put that B right over the top of it like that. She was fussing about some buttons. She paid more than she wanted to pay for some buttons, so she decided she would make them from now on. And hers looked really good. They looked as good as the ones she bought, if not better. So I thought we would give it a try and just see what happens. Let's put this over here so it won't dry up anymore. Now I'm just gonna cut some of this down. I usually don't use buttons a whole lot because they're just so thick. But this one's kind of flat. You could put it, I guess, on the front of your journal, or look at these. I'm dying to use these for something. Isn't that cute? Some kind of button came off of something. Now let's see. Let me draw this just a second, guys. See if we can speed up the process. I hope you guys are well. Everybody here is well at the moment. My daughter's here from Arizona visiting. So we've been super busy with her home. Get off of there. I need to get me one of those heat tools. I mean, this one works, but it's kind of loud. That is just so cute. Man, I know it's still got the stuff around it. Try not to touch it because it's still a little bit tacky. I tried to paint some buttons one day for you guys. I was going to do a video, and it was getting on my nerves, so I didn't even do it. Isn't that the cutest little thing with that bee on it? Now, if I had put a little bit of that Mod Podge around the edge of that more, but when it dries really good, I'm gonna come back with this thing and do around the edges where it's, you know, not really good. But isn't that cute? Cute little bee on there. This one's coming around. So I'm not really sure how I would use these yet. I have been struggling to find a way to come up with some centerpieces for things. You know, like we have all these little things that we make, and I want something to go in the center. I mean, you know, that's kind of cute, but you can't have anything real thick. And I mean, that's not real thick, but when you put a button on it, it will be. So I guess we could punch with a punch, like a 1-inch punch or a 1/2 inch, and and like maybe on some cardstock and cover it, or better yet, put your paper or glue the whole paper down on it and then punch out some circles of it to use for little centerpieces. That's a good idea. Yeah, that is a really good idea. I just happen to have some cardstock right here. Let's slide these over. So see, this has got a good bit of little stuff in it. We can just try it right now. Right now. It's so beautiful here outside. I hope you guys are having beautiful spring weather. Oh, Delinda, pick it up already. Now, I don't know what this is going to do to this cardstock. It's probably going to wrinkle it all up. Probably. Oh, I didn't even get it on there straight. Because Mod Podge, I think, is like a, yeah, it's a water base, so it's going to wrinkle this all up. We're probably not going to like this idea. But you know, we never know till we try it. I have been itching to get up here since we got home. I think I've only been up here one time. I just don't like that. Oh, I liked it better when I put it underneath. I'm trying not to just like use a ton because I don't want it to see it's curling a little bit. But I'm okay with a little bit, but I don't want it to be like crazy. I'm all up in my shadow. My lights are so messed up here. I have such a glare on my mat, my glass mat. My lights shoot out glare in it really bad and it drives me nuts. So I got my lights over to the side trying to keep the glare down, and I wish Tim Holtz would make a non-glare mat. Why couldn't he? Like a frosted type, like a frosted glass. It would still be glass, but somebody needs to ask him about that. He needs to hook us up. Okay, get through that napkin. See, I didn't put it underneath, so it's taking a little while to get through it. Yeah. All right, we got us a good coat on that. Let's go back and put us another good one on top, and then we'll dry it. You have to be careful when you're doing with your napkin, because if you're not careful, if you're not really light with your touch, you will pull your napkin off. So I like to use a brush that's really soft. You know, not a stiff, short bristle, long bristle where it has a lot of, where it can really bend and flow across it. Because if your bristles are short and it's stiff, it will snag on it. It's been my experience. Look at there, we got a good coat on all of that. Okay, I'm gonna run the dryer over it just a second. Usually doesn't take this but a minute. That little bee is so cute. So now this will give the effect of a button, but it really won't be one. We still might have to double up our paper. And this is just a piece of scrapbook paper, I think. It was stuck up there in my basket. I love this print. Let me grab my, what you call that thing? My punch. My small punch or button size. Okay, I have a 1 inch and a 3/4 inch. This is just an old Creative Memories punch. I'm thinking this 3/4 inch is gonna be more like a button size. Get up in there. Yeah, see, that's a good button size to put in the center of something. That little flower, we could do all kinds of center pieces. See, I don't know how I'm gonna like that. It looks, I don't know what it looks like. Huh, looks like a button now, don't it? A button. So it is a button or a button? That's kind of cute. Now see, I would just take this and go on the edges. And of course you could go up as far as you want. It's your button, you go up as far as you want to go. But just to get the edge, you know, where you got that edge. Hey, and the more you rough it up, probably the better it's gonna look. It'll look tattered and torn. Grungy, as Gail says. That's what we like, grungy. You can get these at Walmart or anywhere, and like in the paint section. If you'd rather have something like this on your desk instead of a nail file. But a nail file also works just as good. Probably better. Probably wouldn't be peeling all the napkin off like I'm doing. But I don't like that. We'll just keep filing it, Delinda. You'll have the whole napkin filed off. No, I like that better, like that. Uh-huh. I like that better. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do. Look what a mess I made on what I was waiting to dry. Ugh. Mercy. Now, let's see if we can come back with another coat that makes it look where it's hard when you do a button. You don't have anywhere to hold it. So we're just going to put a little around it. Like that, where we sanded it so it won't look so... Let's put it right here on this button. To dry. Okay. That's almost dry. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we got 4 holes in this. And this is just a big needle that I had over here on the desk. And I always like to go from the top. So any of that napkin you can push down in there. So poke your hole and then kind of go down as you're circling. All right, do we dare scrub this baby with the... I'm gonna mess it up. See, my finger is... Oh, that scared me. I thought it was peeling it off. I don't have any way to hold it. Maybe I should let it dry a little longer. I mean, it's pretty dry. It's just tacky feeling. You know, Mod Podge is like that. It's kind of tacky. Even after it's... I've got stuff that I did years ago and it still is tacky feeling. That's something I don't like. Oh, I should have used this other stuff that I have. If you don't like Mod Podge, let me show you something you should try. And I forgot I had it. I don't know why I'm not using it. This Collage Podge. I think you can, it's by Aleene's. So, yeah, it's water resistant glue, sealer, and finish. It doesn't, from the makers of Aleene's, yeah, it doesn't leave the sticky, you know, but see, it's just regular white, just like, really kind of like glue. It is glue. So yeah, try that. That's looking cute. And you always want to go down and like away from it. You don't want to pull back this way or you'll pull all your napkin up. That is just cute. Now, a little bee button. How cute is that? Did we sand this one off? It's got some hanging. You do very good. Yeah, I think I like all that off the edge. That really gives it a more finished look, like you didn't make it. Like you might have got it from the store. Look, that looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay, let's try to punch some of these out and see what we can come up with. Now, this over here still looks a little bit. Let's go way out here. Okay, what would be cute? We're trying to do this. We could do that little postal, look like a postal stamp. You'll see. There's that. I'm gonna cut some of this down where we can get to it. I mean, we could even do that flower. Sorry. I never cared much for these punches. They're bulky and see, that's too big. Those are some good sized little flowers right there. Let's go right here. Oh, I should have done those numbers. That would be cute. And they're on the other piece. Let's see if we could do that. These punches are just hard to punch. There's one. We could do another postal. Piece. Yeah, I think if these could somehow be a little thicker, but I don't know who's going to punch it out if it's any thicker. So you know how you make those little things that you put the string around, like on an envelope? What are those called? You punch a hole. Yeah. Now let me see. That would be a little thicker if we put two together. We can make it look like a button. Oh, that's too funny. I never seen a button with holes that far apart. Oh, Delinda. Yeah, it would be a good idea if you wanted to mark these before you start punching. Good thing I'm not in the button making business. So, yeah, I mean, you could even go up with some string and across that like a real button, do the little cross like thing like that. That would be cute. Yup, that would be really cute. Well, there's our little button making. I just think the buttons to use in our journals are so thick. You know, that's why I don't really use, I mean, this is a smidgen of my buttons. And I use, you know, some of the real flat ones sometimes, but you know, even like these are printed, they're kind of thick. You know what, when you put it on something. Yup. Lots of cute buttons out there, but they're so thick. Okay, guys, so get your Mod Podge out and your napkins, and I can't keep up with anything. And see what you can come up with for some cute buttons. You guys may have some super flat buttons that you can cover with. These things are so thick. This punch. I'm just gonna keep seeing what I can come up with for some centerpieces. And I will just see you guys in the next video. And I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.